Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of how do you say it? Cruise Line Tycoon. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check it out in the upper right information button, including playlists and some other playlists as usual. Now, in the previous episode, you could have seen that we made Bird's Restaurant and this area outside over here, which isn't the best. Then I'm just being honest, but you know, whatever. Bird Burger with beautiful area over here. I really love it. Feels very royal. We made these areas with a little bit of a couch to just relax. You know, you can exit. You have this over here. You have everything where you need it. And yeah, today what were we gonna do? Well, I suppose we're going down below to this deck, because what the f are we going to do with this one? Yeah. Now we do have a hull. So done. Okay, no, not actually done, but like, you understand where I'm going with this. It's you know, we are going to transform this, because if we move this, there's place for one more engine, because this is 2000. We do now have to yeah, rearrange a whole lot of things, but especially the door. So that's going over here now, and then that fits, you know. Rearranging the whole motor while we're going, I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea nonetheless, and we're gonna do it. So there you go. Then we need a employee only door, or well, a door like this. Yeah, there you go. Go down, not up. So there you go. There you go. The steel door. There you go. There you go. There you go. Bloop bloop. You might be even able to do that, but where are we going to put the food? That's now another question. And I don't want to stuff it behind everything, but like, the question is, do we have another choice to stuff it behind everything? Nah, battery space. Or wait a second. What if we remove you and you don't have a job for a second? Doesn't matter. Because look, this has to stay here because of this. That makes sense. But you can go over here. This doesn't matter. This is genuinely, you know, battery space. Sometimes you still need your battery space, right, ladies and gentlemen? Right. Or, nah, battery space. Batteries are also important to have sometimes. Things do have to keep on going and running. This is fine how it is right now. Then we can remove this wall. Not these stairs, please. This wall. Then we have some more rooms, or at least some more space. Not more rooms. Though overall with 2 of them, or actually let's just say with 3 of them, we'll also make it to the islands. So is it really a bad thing to just only have 3 and then this to be storage? I don't think so. There's enough capacity in here. I've checked it multiple times. We use half of the tanks. Then now we're using 2/3 of the tank. Well, okay. Very shocking, you know? Very bad. So, whatever. I'm just gonna do it like this. And this even allows us to have more, practically 2 more shelves. Stratus, what are you doing? You're hugging it. So there you go. Motors can be removed for a second. I don't know how the motors work in this game. Like, are these motors... Do we have a limit on how many we can have or something? Because I just really have a feel... I mean, we now have 8 here. 10, 12. Now we should go a lot faster. But like, the AI, the autopilot, still keeps us on literally 12 kilometers an hour, which sucks. We can place these 1 more back. And that allows us to have more battery space. 2 more batteries, still 2 more batteries. Which is very good. And yeah. Then this is the new rearranged guts, to say it like that. Very, very lovely. Then what are we gonna do? We'll put in some ceramic tiles. Because that just seems like the proper choice for an area like this. Marble for here. You know what as well? Structure. And let them have some windows. They don't have to be big. But some windows, they will appreciate it. Wouldn't they? You know what I can also do? Like that. Then it just looks that tiny bit better. Over here practically as well. But since this is not a wall, it doesn't really matter. So I'm not gonna do it over there. But usually we could and we would probably do it like that. Over here as well then, I suppose. There you go. 204,000 earned. Yeah, that's genuine insane money. Genuinely insane money. But let me editor. No. Cruise line route. You're still on the crew, right? Yeah. Edit routes. Straighter, you know? And then hopefully we don't have that problem anymore. But at least it's working now. Okay, very good. Yeah, I love this. I love this. Oh, yeah. They just exactly go... It's literally the same, but then without glass. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Then you would think, okay, you go in there or something. Over there it's possible. Over here it's not. No, because then you would be at the patient's bed. That's inappropriate, I'd say. And these doors, I was like, yeah, these doors a bit, I don't know. But yeah, no, look, they clear it very good, so doesn't matter. They can just open it up very easily. But, okay, so now we actually do have a hull. I mean, I'm glad that we found this as our option. That is actually possible. Like, yeah, what else did I have to do with it? And it makes the engine room a bit bigger and more efficient. So, you know, I'm all for it. Because having more stairs, more balcony, it doesn't make sense to have all of that. But what does make sense, and that's just in my opinion, to maybe have more rooms. Because we have 5 stars. We already have, for a very long time, we already have 5 stars. Those 5 stars, we've only been adding more stuff still, while already having 5 stars. So, we have practically too much 5 stars. We practically have 6 stars. Only 5 get registered. So, if more people come, the star might go down, but more people can enjoy. But since we have 6 stars, we will still have 5 stars, you know? So, I have a way to explain that. Jesus Christ. Though, it should obviously fit. And I don't know if it does. It's not gonna happen. No. Because that's the... Yeah, no. I mean, you know, the only problem is we don't have that space. I mean, we practically do, but not a lot of people have to go down here. So if this is just one tile and directly goes to 2 tiles, I think it's not that terrible, because the stairs are 1 tile as well, you know. And then we might just put a little bit of a wall there, or a battery. Battery was 2, yeah, battery. And then we do have 2 extra people on board, which that actually still gets us more money. It's not a lot of money, but money nonetheless. Or just put this one. Then you do have 1 tinier extra thing, but at least you do have 100 an hour, and you have another person on board, which is valuable. So that is yeah. I don't know. But you do provide cheaper options. And I mean, if I place it right here, you can't have a window. If I place this one right here, you can have a window. I think I'll actually do it. I'm just doing it. Screw it. I think this is fine. You know, there's always a time where it's unavoidable. And is that a bad thing? No, not specifically. We can also... No, we cannot put the stairs down. Back one, worse one. That wouldn't be possible. Like this is fine. Not a lot of people will come here, you know, so this is okay. This is okay. This is not terrible. This is something I'm willing to deal with. Marble. Yeah. The marbles. And then, yeah. So, just to do it. Might not be more beautiful, but at least you do have a little bit of beauty. Yeah, or we can place a Stratus. We have one over here. We have one... Where do we have more? Oh, on top. Also just put another one on you. You're 12 decoration. You're... Or more. No, wait. You're... Wait. 8. Oh, 8. This is 16. This is 15. Oh, well. That's 15. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Let's just have it. Other way around. We do always want it the way it's drifting, to say it like that. The way it's going. And otherwise just on the side, then it doesn't matter if it's right or left. But if it's to the front, always to the front. It's nice, but also not nice. Yeah, hey, and then put the painting, tall painting. Going into the horizon. Oh, doesn't work. Okay. Well, screw the light. Drifting on into the horizon. I like it too much to say nah. And then we'll just do that, because that does work and it highlights it more. Up into the horizon it goes. Just a little funsies, you know. You can just have a double couch over here. For if people are waiting on their laundry. And then yeah, you still have one walkway, but hey, you know, whatever. Sometimes don't care about it too much, man. You can also care about things too much. That's not good. Yeah, and then I actually think that this area looks pretty good. Alright, we have the lights, we have, well, Shall we also add a few windows for over here? Over here and over here. Yeah, look, that's beautiful. And then should we also add them in the hull? To say it like that? I don't think it's necessary. Nah, let's not. Then this is nice. And this is just 3 extra people on board. 3 extra people for these.
A wedge, or it's in like one
Shut the fuck up. This is the second time in like 5 minutes. Other time I was muted, luckily. But oh, this is for €2 an hour each person. So this is 6 extra euros. 12 extra euro. 18. 24. So you know, it goes quite nice. It's quite nice. Though the sick bay might need some light still. You as well. I'll just give you double. You want the light, you want the light. So there you go. All the lights. And then there's Yeah. I suppose it fits the team. There's just one more area on the ship to do. There's this one over here. This little tiny area. And what are we gonna build there? Definitely like that. Maybe we can put it like this. Nah, that'd be uncomfortable as hell though. We could place a few though. I mean, we already have a jacuzzi on top. Maybe for the people that want just a bit of less sun. But still gonna get that sun, but not there, just here. You never know, it's possible. Definitely put it like that. People can also still have a little bit of food here, I suppose. And yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue at all. Yeah, put them underneath. That doesn't look good. Put them underneath a canopy. I think this genuinely is nice. Very nice. Love it. It doesn't have to be fancy down here. Just some seating area. Just some quality time to spend with people. And over here, yeah. Whatever. This is just a hallway for the hull. It no, works great. And then we just have 3 extra people walking here, which makes this view just a bit more alive, I suppose. Because look, you do see all people walking, but yeah, if it were to be 3 extra people, maybe one is sitting here, one is sitting there, and then it would feel more alive. And I really love it if your boat is feel very alive. Though, obviously, if you have it very alive, you need higher scores. And so eventually, there's a sort of maximum capacity on one ship. Because of the way the game works. Like, we can have 21 passengers. 1.5 million, shit, bro. But like, yeah, you have your passengers, obviously. Well, those passengers also have to be taken care of. The more passengers, the more entertainment is needed, the more food is needed. So food also requires space, as you can see. You know, this could have been another room. yeah, then they require more food. Yeah, so this is not enough then. So then I have to place this somewhere else. Yeah, where? Because everything is occupied already. So where to put it? Nowhere. So you don't get that 5 stars. So that's always why I keep on building and always have a few less rooms than a few too many. Rather have a little 1 or 2 rooms less than 1 or 2 rooms too much. Because it's just gonna fuck with your score. And that score of those 2 rooms that you have, it ain't gonna give you the amount of money which 1.5 multiplier gives, you know? I mean, it might do, but fuck it. 5 stars is just best, you know? And then at least you know it's luxurious. Though I think this is a very, very, very beautiful operation. Yeah, I do really like it. It's perfect. This, when I saw this ship, I was kind of worried about like, huh? But this is your deck or this is your hull? How are you ever going to fill in so many balconies? Well, now we did that because we closed it off, and it looks good. That's what's the most important. Like, you can change bigger things, you know, just as long as it looks good. Just like the way of this, you know, it feels very aerodynamic. It looks lovely. I saw this design by someone on a very big ship go on top. I don't know if I've shown you in the video. I think I did. That looked quite lovely. And this, where it goes inside, practically for this, its structural integrity is a little lower overall. I think this is definitely possible because you have a wall over here, a wall over here. Well, this wall is also still supporting it. And then you have a wall in the middle. And then you have walls over here that support it. So I think it will still be fine as in structural support. Yeah, you know, instead of expanding to here, I've despended, to say it like that. I just decided, you know what? Instead of having this window over here or bring it over here, I'll bring it one back. So we have a table over here outside, and that outside, that's lovely. And maybe we could have also put in these glass over here. That might have been possible, but I suppose if you sit outside here, you are choosing to really sit outside. Here you just have a fresh breeze through your hair, and there you just are at the sea, you know. And that's just lovely. Put a little divider in, so you know people have to walk up, pay, get food, hop, 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 and then go here and then go away. Because otherwise that area looks very empty, and that was also not the idea. I still don't know about this though. I do love it, but I also hate it. This is just fine. This especially, ooh, love it. And then on top of here, there could be some more decorations. Maybe like this? Nah. I think then genuinely like this, it still seems better. Yeah, sure. Makes it a little less empty looking, you know? And I think with the way our stairs work, I think it might not be the best and easiest boat to maneuver on, but if you know where to find the stairwell, yeah, you can get to the upper deck, you can get to the lower deck over here, but at Bert Burger, and then you have your rooms over there. And then over here you just have these rooms. Yeah, I love it. I do love it. And you know, this still, I mean, it's like cramped, but it's cramped because not a lot of people walk here. If a lot of people walk here, then I might have said like this one. No. This one still, because you still have practically 2 over here, white. And sometimes, yeah, a little exception can be made over here that I'll just pretend we don't see that. And people also walk over here sometimes, which is not what we want. But it is what happens. And we have more storage as well because of the expansion, which is like, it brought us so much more, that expansion of the balconies. And it also now looks pretty normal, you know, like it's an actual normal boat. And not that one that is like this, like the platypus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think for me it's time to grind some money again. Where are we? Oh, lovely. Look, by the way, we're still going only 13. I mean, it does go quicker though. Can I disable you? Autopilot off. Let's see how fast we really can go. Go. There we go. Here, we can easily go to 15. And going stronger, right? So, we have about 12 engines, I believe. Oh my god. 19? So we are way quicker if we actually control the ship. Ah, near 20. Wow. This is fast I've ever gone. So, having more engines does give you more speed. Yeah, then you do need to have the... how do you say that? Then you do need to have the space for it. Which we do. Because, well, if we were really to look at it for a second... Could we have more engines? Over here, no. Over here? Well, maybe. And then you're pushing it. Maybe one more. One or two more. If you really say screw the space of the walkways. Then you can have two more. What is that two more gonna do? Then you have 14. Okay, so what? I mean, every little bit is a little bit, right? But... yeah, whatever. Hey, and you know, that's also why I still have batteries. You know, we might not use them much. They might not do much. But what else am I going to place in here? This is at the engine bay. So no one should come in there. And like... yeah, well... you know, we have storage downstairs, which is nice. We have the fuel barrels, which is nice. And so this is genuinely, I think, the most efficient that you can get with the engines over here. I think that this ship is now currently being used as the most, how do you say that? Most efficient. Like, we have as many passengers. It still looks very beautiful. I mean, maybe one optimization would have been, because these are above each other, these three to have loft suites. Those very big ones. But then you would have a problem with walking around here, because then you have to go up and go down to get over here. So this area isn't interesting anymore. But overall, I do think that most of what we did right now today is, yeah, this is definitely just what we really want. This is just great. Hey, we have someone. Either way though, I do really want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also let me know your favorites in the comments down below. And then I can also say one more thing, and that's I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye bye. Bye bye. I'm gonna be grinding money for the next ship. Bye.